California that was hiding the children. Now more information's coming out on all of this. Good morning, Alex Stone.
McGraw, good morning. Yeah, and today, David and Louise Turpin, they're going to be in court, and the prosecution is asking that they not be allowed to contact their children. As of right now, they're in jail on $12 million bail each. Unlikely they're going to be able to meet that bail amount. But if they want to, they can write letters, they can call, they can talk via third party to have somebody pass messages back and forth to their kids. And the prosecution is saying, wait a second, they're accused of all of these horrible cases of child abuse that they should not be able to contact their kids. Likely today, a judge is going to say, you know what, you're right, and put in a protective order so they can't. But the Turpin parents will have to be in court here in about 2 hours or so as the prosecution tries to make sure they can't contact their kids.
We're also finding out more. They were planning on moving to Oklahoma soon?
Yeah, we know from court documents that David Turpin works for a major defense contractor, and Northrop Grumman won't say if he's still employed there. They won't confirm or deny it. He had worked for Lockheed Martin in the past, and now sources are telling us that Turpin was getting a job transfer from California to Oklahoma. As a result, the home was full, according to sources, of U-Haul boxes that were packed up like any family would be if they were getting ready to move anywhere, that they were getting ready to go. Now, the question being, is that what prompted the 17-year-old to carry out her escape plan? The prosecutors say she had been planning for 2 years, that maybe she said, wait a second, if I wait any longer, I don't know what's going to go on in Oklahoma, and so I got to do this, that may have played a role in her deciding that this was the time that she had to go.
Now, you've also learned that they let one of the kids go to school?
Yeah, at least one of the kids, and we've known from the DA that one was allowed to take some classes. The way they presented it was that they was limited, that the mom, Louise, would go and escort, chaperone the kid to college and sit outside the classroom and wait and then take him home. But we've now received exclusively his college transcript. He's in the Honors Society. He's on the President's Honors List. This is the oldest son of theirs. He has a 3.92 GPA, and he had received A's in algebra, English, guitar, auto mechanic, even somewhat surprising here, public speaking. You would think of somebody who allegedly was only taking 1 shower a year, was chained up, wasn't eating. That's not somebody who typically would be real comfortable in public speaking, but he got an A in that as well. So it would seem that he was taking more than just a class. We can see that over many semesters that he took a fairly heavy load, is a very good student, that breaks the mold that was presented by the prosecution of kids who didn't know what a police officer was, that didn't know what medication was, that couldn't read and write, that at least one of the kids, he's an adult, one of the siblings, does have a rather high education. Where that's going to fit into the other kids and what their education level was, we just don't know. But clearly, there's still a dynamic of this family that isn't known, at least publicly at this point, and that will hopefully through court start to become clear.
And it begs the question, why did he not write in one of these essays or something, please help me, my sisters and brothers are being held captive?
Yeah, it's a good question. You know, kids who have been held captive previously in other cases have said that they didn't ask for help whenever they could have because they didn't want to get their parents in trouble.
Right.
They didn't want to get in trouble. Any number of different things. What was his role in this group? Was he with the kids or was he an enforcer with the parents? He was almost 30 years old. We don't know. And so we have all of that still has to be figured out.
Alex Stone, what a sad story. Thanks for checking in.